these resolutions passed in one county, in Allegan County, which is a county that's overwhelmingly Karamo supporters, and I'm going to just read them to you. The first says that the delegates of the County Republican Party hereby commission the executive committee or designated subcommittee to investigate any party candidate or representative, elected or otherwise, who demonstrates flagrant and pervasive disregard for the tenets of the United States Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and Republican Party platform. So they want to create an investigative and disciplinary subcommittee to investigate people for the disregard, in their view, is anyone who disregards the tenets of the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and the Republican Party platform, which of course could change at any time. The second part of this resolution is, if found guilty by a 2/3 vote of the executive committee of flagrant and pervasive disregard for these principles, the delegates of the County Republican Party commission the executive committee to present reports of malfeasance to the public regarding any candidate or elected representative, or to reject and demand removal and replacement. So thou must agree with what they believe, and if you disregard or you believe you have the wrong groupthink, then you will be removed. Now, the next resolution says, therefore be it resolved, the delegates of the county endorse a yes vote at the March State Convention to affirm the change in primary elections for the Republican Party in Michigan to delegate caucuses to be held prior to the August public primary vote in Michigan for county, state, and federal level positions. So they want to steal the right of Republican voters to decide who's going to represent the Republican Party in the general election. Then the next part of this, it says that they endorse a yes vote at the March 2nd convention to affirm the motion to hold candidates, elected officials, and election workers accountable to the U.S. Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and Republican Party platform. They want to make this about changing the bylaws and restructuring the Republican Party in two ways. One is so that only the delegates have the right to decide who's going to represent the Republican Party. And two, to establish this ministry of truth that the elites within the party will have control over, that will have the power to remove anyone for having the wrong thoughts. This is what they want. If you don't agree with them in every way or in the right ways, or if you rub them afoul and they decide to remove you, they will. They've already demonstrated that they will. This is something that has been a consistent effort on their part. On January 13th, at an illegitimate state committee meeting, they removed 6 executive committee members for working to remove Karamo, according to the bylaws. Now, on this caucus issue, this is openly a part of their plan. Kristina Karamo herself, at her Q&As recently in the last 2 weeks, she has said publicly that this is her intention, is to do this closed caucus thing. And they say that it's because the delegates are better informed than the voters about the issues. But really what they mean by that is that they have more control over the delegates than they have over the voters. This closed caucus plan was also supported by Ralph Rebound.
Where she wants to change fundamentally our entire primary system into a closed caucus. I thought you had said that you were in favor of that then?
Yes, I am in favor of that.
Rob Steele and Hema Kalangareddy are the only 2 candidates for RNC committeeman and committeewoman who have publicly come out in opposition to this closed caucus scheme. I encourage you to consider these things and many others as you decide where you're going to attend state caucus, if you're a delegate. And if you're not a delegate, I urge you to contact your delegate and encourage them to reject Kristina Karamo. The things that she is planning and doing and her methods are not aligned with the Republican Party. And unfortunately, the Republican Party cannot move forward in a sane and productive manner and focus on winning elections in 2024 as long as she and the people around her are involved in the party.